Okay. Alright, so what's up, guys? It's your girl. It's your girl. I'm just playing. You know who it is, for real. No, for real. Do you know who it is? Because I have on a whole disguise right now. So do you really know who it is? I'm just playing. No, but for real. So it's, Monday. And remember, guys, I told you guys, every Monday, every day is going to be different. It will never be the same. The only thing that will probably be the same, guys, would be Mooch's Monday. So I remember last Monday was Motivational Monday. This Monday is going to be Mooch's Monday. Or Mooch Monday. I think what I'm going to do is, because I had someone ask me about, I'm always referencing to my past, always. I'm always referencing to me being adopted, or me, my mom, or like my brothers and sisters, just my life, my childhood, all that stuff. So people are always asking, and I've always been told that I should do a whole show on that shit. But nobody understands when I tell you it would be so much to compact into one YouTube show. So I'm not gonna do that. So what I'm gonna do is do bits and pieces, and sooner or later I'll wind up being able to get on a bigger show and tell my whole story. But for now, today is Monday, so it's Mooch's Monday. So let me tell you guys something. I understand that I'm throwed. I know that I'm throwed. And what I've always used to do to my peers, to my associates, relationships, friendships, I've always used to jokingly blame my personality, my sense of humor on me being a crack baby. That's so funny, because anybody who knows me, I was indeed. My birth mom, when she gave birth to me, she did have crack cocaine in her system, and I had it in mine as well. So that fucking sucks. But yeah, so I always felt like that was the reasoning that I had this kind of personality I had. But that's only because I showed that to you guys because I wanted to. What I'm getting at is, that's the only part that you see that's, I guess, the benefit of being a crack baby, being funny or having the personality. But you guys don't really get to see the bad parts that I have to deal with, that I'm left alone to deal with. Like, for instance, me being throwed. Like, my mind, this thing up here is like throwed. Like, that bitch is gone. Like, all the way gone. Don't pay attention to my box back there. My granddad gives me, like, hella non-perishables, if that's how you even say it. I don't fucking know, but yeah, I'm just got to take him out my car. Anyway, I feel like that's why I have a lot of the mental issues I have now. And I think it's because of that. I really do. I really do. Because I have to be completely honest with you guys. I was going to start out with doing a mental health Monday, because I had a very fucked up day yesterday. What happened? I can't even fucking tell you what happened. That's what I mean by me being thrown. Like, I be tweaking. Like, y'all don't understand. I be tweaking sometimes. Like, I be tweaking all the time. And by that, I mean, like, my mind, I'm not going to say it plays tricks on me, but I'll feel some type of way sometime, and I have no reason why I feel that way, or sometimes don't have a reason to. Or to me, I guess I have a reason, but does it feel logical? It don't even feel logical to me why I feel that way. It's hard to describe, but either way, it's like, it's hard to explain or to tell people. That's why I know I'm going to be single for the rest of my life, but I'm cool with that. Honestly, I'm cool with that. It'll be lonely. I'm cool with having meaningless sex for the rest of my life. That's what's up, I'm not having no more damn kids, though. I'll tell you that either. I'll tell you that too. I adopt one. I'll be real about that. I will do adoption. I will adopt a kid. I do want to do that because of my situation. I'll do foster kids too as well. I don't mind that. But also, I just feel like that is the reasons why I go through a lot of the things I go through. That is why my mind plays a lot of tricks on me sometimes. That's why I have unexplained episodes. I do believe that's why, because of my condition when I was first born. Also because
what can I get for you?
I drink espresso shots every day. Can I get a medium vanilla iced coffee with an espresso shot in it?
Anything else? You said French vanilla?
No, just a vanilla. Is that another side? Y'all have a French vanilla separate from a vanilla?
No, ma'am.
Okay, well, yeah, just a regular, just vanilla iced coffee, espresso shot in it.
Anything else for you?
Nope, that'll be all.
All right, pull it around for me.
That's also probably why I have episodes, because I drink espresso shots like it's fucking oxygen. Because I be needing to be lit. I'm just playing. No, but I need energy, like, out the ass. All the time. I didn't do it. Yes.
$2.34.
You said a what? I'm sorry.
Vanilla coffee and espresso. Did you have a vanilla coffee and espresso?
Oh yeah, I had a iced vanilla coffee. Oh, okay. I thought you said something else. You said $2.34?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Thank you. There we go. This is $2.35. You can keep the penny. There we go. $2.35. No, you can keep it. So, back to what I was saying about that. But let me pause something real quick. We were all, did y'all just catch everything that just happened? I was told ever since I was a child, use your words. I literally get on my daughter now about that, use your words. Because, you know, there are people out here who are deaf or blind and they can't, you know, understand that. You can never know who's blind because I'm literally watching a show right now called In the Dark about a blind girl on Netflix. And something that they said here doesn't mean nothing. And I didn't understand what they meant, but when someone's like, oh, if she asks, like, where's the broom? And someone's like, oh, it's right here. You have to understand she can't see, so she doesn't know what right here means. So, yeah. Just had to, that's what just happened just now. The lady was, I asked her just my order, or no, the price, and y'all heard that. Y'all caught all that. And I was like, oh, did you say $2.34? I guess she was nodding. And I knew she was, but it was a principle. You need to use your words. She's an older lady. She's older than me, so, you know, I'm going to make you use your words. Because I'm younger than you, and even I know that. That's how it goes. You use your words. Anyway, crack baby. That's what we're talking about. Crack baby shit. Crack baby shit. Okay, so look. No, for real. So anyway, I do feel like that's what happened yesterday. Yesterday was a very bad day. I was just very emotional. And I can't stand when people say emotional and they make you think that, oh, that means, oh, you are crying. No, emotional means all emotions. I was angry. I was agitated. I was irritated. I was mad. I was happy. Then at the same time, then I got sad. And then I got, you know, other emotions. It's just emotions, you know. And the sad part wasn't until the end. So don't ever think because somebody say emotional that it's all sad. No, just all different ones. But yes, that's what was going on, and I don't know why. I don't know why, guys. And that energy shit, all that shit is real. When people be like, energy, having sex with random people too, that can do that. You know, you don't know what they passing on to you. You can't just be, you know. And yeah, so I just went to the bank. That's what that was. Let me put my ID card back in here. My ID. But yeah, so I don't know what it was, guys. I don't fucking know. I just know yesterday was very, very off the wall. I was off the fritz, and man, boy, I tell you, that's that shit, man. That's why I don't mind telling people I'm throwed. It's not something I like to advertise, but thank you. It's not something I like to advertise. Like, oh yeah, I'm throwed. Like, no, by throwed, like I'm crazy. Like, I'm aware that I'm crazy. I know something's wrong with me mentally. I know I'm not all the way there. But the difference that makes me different is because I'm aware of that and I'm trying to work on it and change it. Unlike most of y'all girls my age or even older than me, possibly younger than me, y'all motherfuckers want to be out here wreaking, like, just ruining other people's lives, fucking with people, because you know you ain't right up there, so you taking it out on everybody else instead of trying to get help. I'm not that person. I know I'm throwed. I know I'm not mentally all the way there. So I try to separate myself. I try to do a lot of deep diving, self-diving. I try to do a lot of, I don't even know what's the word to describe it, but I just try to, you know, I'm trying to fix me. You know, I'm trying to fix me. Because in order to fix you, I always know the number one step is you have to be aware something is wrong with you. And I've always been aware of that. I just didn't want to be aware of it. I didn't want to. I already knew the childhood and the history I had been through. So the last thing I want to think is that something's wrong with me because of that shit. You see what I'm saying? I want to be normal still. But, you know, I think growing up and going through friendships and relationships, it's just had me learn that, you know, you are a different kind of person and very delicate. And a lot of people would not know how to take you. Also, you don't even know how to take you. And that's the biggest thing. I got to learn how to take me. Did you hear me? Not only do a lot of people not know how to take you, you don't even know how to take you. So I had to learn that. You know, I didn't even know how to take me. And I'm learning still how to handle me. I'm still learning how to handle me. What's the best way to deal with Mooch? I'm still learning that. And, you know, I'm not going to say it's easy. It damn sure was not easy. It still ain't easy, damn it. Because I'm still working on it now. But the difference is, you know, I'm actually trying. Because some girls think that shit cute. Like a lot of y'all think that shit cute, that crazy shit. Y'all would be like, I'm crazy. That shit's not cute. That shit is scary as fuck. When you lose friendships, relationships, job, all that shit behind this, you don't even know what's wrong with it. That shit ain't nothing funny or cute about that shit. That's why it's really, y'all have no idea. I hate that shit. Seeing that shit on social media. People think that toxic, that crazy shit is cute. Ain't nothing crazy about it. Okay? I promise you. I promise you. When you feeling ways and you don't know why you feeling that way and you don't know what to do about it. You don't know why you lashing out on people, or you trying to learn to not lash out on people. But you don't even know that you lashing out. It's just, it's a ripple effect, guys. It's just back to back crazy. But basically what I'm getting at is that, we'll never know. We will never know what it's going to take. I'll never know how to fix it. All I do know what to do is just to keep working on me. I pray about it. I'll do that. I'll pray. And, that's what I do. So that's pretty much that about my Mooch Monday. I was a crack baby. Y'all, look at the fucking coronavirus line. People are like, I don't know if you guys can see it, but it's like a line of like cars. But anyway, so I was a crack baby. My mom had me. I was the second to the last. It was about 7 or 8 of us out of that litter. But I was the second youngest. Come to find out, also, my mom, they literally gave her the cheat code. They told her what she had to do in order to keep us. She didn't want to do it. That's why all my life I always never really fucked with her. I mean, until I found her. When I did find her, I found my mom when I was, I want to say 20 years old. I found my mom when I was 20 years old. I found her on Facebook. I was working at a warehouse at the time, and one of my coworkers, Patricia, she was like, have you ever thought about trying to find her on Facebook? And I thought it was really fucking silly, the fact that she said that. I'm like, fucking Facebook? Really, my mom? But I had to remember, the one piece of information I always knew was my mom's name. I always knew my mom's name. Her name is Victoria. That's why my middle name is Victoria. When I got adopted by the lady I call mom now, my second adoption, I was able to pick my name, because by then I'm like 14. I'm grown as shit. I can pick my name. So I kept Ashley, of course, and I changed my middle name from Lynn to Victoria. So what happened was, I remembered that, so I typed in Victoria. And I very, very vaguely remembered the last name Little. I don't know how I heard it. I don't know where I got it from, guys, but I don't know. I just remember hearing Little. So I just remember typing in Victoria, Little, all through Facebook, and trying to find her. And finally I found her ass. So when I found her, you guys are not gonna fucking believe this. So I fucking send her a paragraph like, hey, I think you're my mom. She looked like my sister, kind of. Second, her name was Victoria Little, it matched. And then third, she was from Ohio, because that's where I was born. I've always known I was born in Ohio. And the rest is history. I always tell people, funny, I call myself the little girl from everywhere, because I've been everywhere, so I don't really call myself being from one place. There goes that box again. Anyway, so yeah, I found her. I sent her a message, and I was like, hey, I think you're my mom, and she replied back, and my name on Facebook at the time, guys, was Ashley Victoria Warren. That was my name on Facebook. So, I'm like, hey, I think you're my mom. This is kind of weird, but she replies, and she's like, no, I'm sorry, you got the wrong person, I'm not your mom, da-da-da-da-da, I'm sorry, I hope you find your mom, da-da-da. Right? That's what she says. She replied back like literally the next morning. So I'm like, okay. 2 months later, guys, this lady messages me on Facebook and is like, oh my gosh, you are my daughter. Oh my goodness, I'm so sorry, da-da-da-da-da. Ma'am, were you on fucking crack when I sent you the message? Like, what the fuck? What, my name? I'm not gonna do it, because I told people, I don't have no affiliation with this lady. I do respect my elders, and regardless of what, I don't call her out of her name, but I was about to say it. Y'all see my mouth form to say the word. But are you kidding me? My name is Ashley. You named me Ashley. My middle name was Victoria. Your name. Are you serious? Like, how didn't that shit, like, oh my God, it is my daughter. Like, it just blew me. So anyway, I was blown, but I was like, it was like 3, 4, 5 in the morning, guys, because I remember I was at my warehouse job at the time. I hadn't even graduated college yet. So I remember I was still, and as a matter of fact, this was around the year when I dropped out of college, because I dropped out of college for a year after I had a roommate that we had moved off campus into my hometown when I was in Salisbury, and basically she kind of upped and left me with all the rent, so I had to drop out to pay the bills. Anyway, it was around that time because I had met my fiance and we were engaged, and he had moved in by then, so that's how I remember, because I woke him up and told him about it because he was laying next to me, and I was getting ready for work. So I remember she messaged back like, yeah, da da da. So I messaged her back when I was on break at work, like, okay, well, let's talk on the phone, you know, da da da. She was like, okay, that'll be nice. We talked on the phone. Guys, I have talked to this lady 3 times since. 3 times in my life in total. All I needed was that first closure that I got that she gave to me. I just wanted to know what happened, what was going on in your life. Did you know the things that have happened to me, and why haven't you? Did you try? Like, who's my dad? All that. And you know, it was basically, it was a little bit of closure. It was enough. It was enough. It was a bunch of, you know, she lied about some things, you know, and I could tell she was lying. It was just beating a dead horse type shit, guys. So basically, let me put my glasses back on. But anyway, so yeah. So I haven't talked to her since. I hit her up again to try to ask her about my dad, because my brother was able to find his dad. So, because we've all known that we probably all have different dads, or if some of us might have the same dads, I don't know. But, my brother found his dad, and he looks just fucking like him. It's crazy, guys. It's so fucking ridiculous how much he looks like him. So, I'm not gonna lie, you know, of course I hit the guy up, the man up, trying to ask him, you know, hey, you know, shit, my dad too? You know, shit, what's up? You know, did you lose another kid? You know, I'm kind of dad free. But, nope, he was not my dad, and he was not, and his fucking kids was not trying to share either. They fucking hate my mom. So, I don't know what type of crackhead, prostitute shit my mom must have been on back in the day, but they don't fucking like her, because, when I hit the dude up, my brother's dad, trying to ask to see if he was my dad, I hit him up on some, like, real respectful guys, like, are you my dad? I was just curious, da-da-da-da-da. Guys, his daughter, the man's daughter, hit me back like, no, he ain't your daddy. Victoria is a liar. She always be fucking lying. He's not your dad. I hope you find your dad, but this ain't it. He already got all his kids. Like, I was like, oh, okay, damn, my bad, sis. Okay, girl, you can have your daddy. Honey, I've been fine without my daddy, whoever he is, if he's still alive, whatever. I'll be fine, honey. I don't want your daddy. You can have him. Y'all, first of all, I had to be ashamed of my damn self. Riding around with no goddamn gas. Y'all, I ain't got nobody's gas, but I can't even leave because it doesn't matter. Anyway, so let me go ahead. Let me finish telling you this story before I get out of the car, because I have to go in Dollar Tree, guys. So, yeah. But anyway, what was I going to say? Let me tell you about the dad situation, because that's what I was supposed to be telling you guys. So, when I first did call the lady and I asked her about my dad, that was the very last time I spoke with her, and after that I blocked her and all, on everything, because I have nothing else to say to you. You know, I have nothing else to say to you. But, excuse me, I got a burp. I don't know if it was a burp, hiccup, what it was. Yeah, it was definitely a burp. It came up. That might be hiccups. It came up too fast again. Sorry, guys. Anyway, this is what she told me about my dad. Let me tell you what she told me about my dad. And this is the last thing I'm saying, so I can get off here, because I got to go in this store to get some stuff. But, so I asked her about my dad. She's like, well, let me tell you, your dad was one of my Johns. Your dad used to pick me up when I was a prostitute. She was like, I only, and he raped me. That's how I got pregnant with you. So I'm like, okay. She's like, and then, he also raped me again a second time while I was pregnant with you. So I'm like, whoa, what do you mean? She's like, yeah, he put an actual gun in my like in her vajayjay or whatever, and like was threatening to shoot her. She said up there, if you know, she said he raped her with a gun, with an actual gun. So I'm not saying she's lying, guys. I know y'all like, stop doing her like that, saying she lying, but I don't know. And I'm mad at myself because even though you were a baby in the womb, you don't remember no gun poking you in the head? I don't know. But anyway, so that was that. She tells me that. So I'm like, okay. So I remember asking her, wait a minute. If you're telling me he raped you the first time that got you pregnant with me, why did you go back the second time for him to be able to rape you with the gun? She's like, oh, well, because, you know, I wear glasses or whatever. And she does, because I seen the picture of her on Facebook, them thick-ass glasses. But anyway, so she like, yeah, I wear glasses or whatever, so I couldn't see when I got into John's car, and then I just knew it was him because of his voice. So she like, because he had a very squeaky voice like Mike Tyson. So now she got me about ready to go hit up Mike Tyson, like, yo, was you my daddy or not? Because I need to know, like, what's up? But anyway, so she's like, yeah, he had a squeaky voice like Mike Tyson or whatever, so she's like, she didn't know until she had already gotten in the car. Anyway, so I'm like, okay, so whatever happened to him, like, you know, that I do remember his name. She's like, no, I don't remember his name or nothing. I'm like, oh, okay. So she like, the cops wound up killing him. I'm like, the cops killed him. I'm like, wow, what happened? She's like, well, he was a serial rapist. So I'm like, okay. So this was a serial rapist. He was a serial rapist. She's like, yeah. So she's like, okay, well, what happened was the cops winded up setting him up because he used to put out ads for call girls. And when they would come to the address that he would put on the advertisement, he would rape them and kill them. So, this is in Ohio, guys, in Columbus, Ohio, so she says. So anyway, so she's like, okay, yeah, he used to rape girls and kill them or whatever. She's like, finally, the cops wound up setting him up, you know, with a female officer, and they wound up killing him. 100 shots, a shootout or whatever, she said. So I'm like, oh, okay. She's like, I had this is what she said, guys. These are her exact words. I even had the newspaper clipping article and everything. So I'm like, oh, okay. Now, we all know when they have newspaper articles, they put the names of motherfuckers like that in there, right? Correct? Right? So I asked her again, I'm like, so you telling me, this is exactly what I say to her, y'all, when she says that. I'm like, so you're telling me you don't know this man's name that did all this wild shit to you? This crazy, wild, like traumatic shit to you. You do not know this man's name. And you telling me that they put this man in the news, they did a whole newspaper article that you used to, that you kept. Are you telling me you don't remember this man's name at all? So, yeah. So, after that, I was just pretty much done with it because it just was lies. It was lies, and I knew it was lies. I even tried to attempt to bring it up again later on that day, hoping maybe it triggered something else. And again, she had nothing to give me. Like, it was just ridiculous. This man's wonderful. But yeah, what was I gonna say? Yeah, but I'm sorry, guys. I just am completely out of it. I just seen some shit that just fucked me all the way up. It made me think about something. Anyway, but I gotta go. That's basically that. She's a fucking liar, and I know it, and I don't want nothing to do with her. And my dad is probably out here living his best fucking life, or either dead in the grave, probably in hell, if it is true, and he's a serial rapist. So yeah, that sucks. So yeah. So yeah, that's a little piece of Mooch. Opened up a little bit to y'all about that. So see you tomorrow for Taco Tuesday. Even though I fucking hate tacos, but it's an insider. But you'll get it tomorrow.